Hey, this is Tara. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something I was reminded about today, and it came from another social media post of a group that I'm involved in about setting adventure goals and having fun things that you set out and that you plan to do, and that you make sure that you make those priority in your life so that you're not living your life for just the sake of work or for the sake of other people, coming up with a whole bunch of excuses about why you're not living your life and doing the things that really matter to you or that you've always wanted to do. And one thing that struck me about that is that while sometimes planning does need to happen to make those bigger goals happen, bigger vacations or bigger events or different things that you're doing where you do need to have a plan in place to do that, and you can reverse engineer in some of these for some of these goals that you have to get there so that you can ensure that you get there and that you're ready when it happens or that you can afford it when it happens. But for a lot of these things, you need to be setting them up shorter term also. You can have those big, longer goals that you then follow a plan like the escape plan to reverse engineer the things that you want in your life so that you're doing daily actions to constantly move forward towards your goals and then actually get to them at the end. When my clients are regulated, and once they're regulated, these are often the kind of programs and books that I send people to get to the next level of their life. I think it's far more effective than life coaching or that kind of thing, but you have to be regulated first. In the meantime, though, there are a lot of things that we want to do in our life that we make a whole bunch of bullshit excuses up for why we're not going to do them. Oh, I don't have busy. Oh, I'm too busy raising my kids. Oh, my kids need me. My family needs me. I don't have the money. I'm too tired. I'm this or I'm that. And really, they're all excuses, because the bottom line is if you were doing these things that you really wanted to do that are doable for you, even though you have this limiting belief that they're not, you would actually feel more energized, feel more vibrant, feel like you have more to give to everybody that matters to you in your life, and feel like you're living your own life for a change. So I think here's the two mistakes that we make. We fail to plan for things like business, career, long-term goals. We fail to plan for those. And then we wonder why they never happen. We never set up a strategy, do the reverse engineering, have a plan in place where we're measuring our progress and setting goals and getting the right feedback and advice to do bigger things that we need to do. We're more reactive. We leave our jobs, we get settled into our jobs, we don't move at all. And we need plans to get out of those places of insufficiency or dissatisfaction in our life, and we fail to do that. So there's a place where we should be putting these robust plans into place that are really smart, and there's a ton of strategies out there that are free for the most part for anybody to learn. You just have to put them into practice. Self-discipline will help you do that. It's the hardest thing to do. The second thing that we do that really sabotages our life happiness and sense of success and feeling like we're having work-life balance, whatever that is that we plan too much for the things that we could do right now. For example, I wanted to get back into running. I wasted 2 months coming up with the right app and the right Couch to 5K program, and I've run half marathons before, and so I wanted to have a plan in place. Well, I waited for 2 months. There were a million excuses. It was the weather, it was my shoes, it was this shoulder injury, it was whatever it was. I didn't do it. I had the plan, didn't execute on it. So one day I just decided I felt like running, like Forrest Gump. I just felt like running. So I threw on my shoes, grabbed my phone, raced out the door. I didn't have the right music. I didn't have headphones that were right. I didn't have the right pants on, but I did it and it felt amazing. And then I've continued to do it ever since. I just did it in the moment because I could, and I wasn't prepared to waste any more time in the plan. The same thing goes for I've always wanted to learn how to play tennis. So one day I just went online, found group tennis lessons, and signed up for them. I had a million excuses. It's on a Sunday. I don't have time. I'm tired. It interferes with other things in my schedule. It's a rest day. It's a family day. I don't have enough money. I don't have a tennis racket. I've never played tennis in my life. Now I'm taking tennis lessons every Sunday. I found a way to put it into my schedule. I didn't have to overthink it. I didn't have to kind of plan ahead and create a slot for it months in advance. I just leapt first and made a way after. And I think what the pitfall is that we're doing that in some areas of our life where we should be holding back, creating a plan, and then moving forward methodically and in some kind of level of control. And in these other places where we should just jump off the cliff and then build the wings on the way down, we're not doing it. We're held back thinking that we need a plan, or we need the situation, the circumstances are never going to be perfect. If you have a full life, you will never have time. You'll never have enough money. You'll never have the right set of circumstances that are perfect conditions for you to do the thing. Here's the thing. If you don't do the thing, you're going to feel like you're wasting your life. You're going to feel like 5 years have gone by and you've not done anything new. You've not done anything that you always wanted to do. And the time is now, because you might not have 5 years. So you'll be amazed at what happens when you do the tennis lessons, when you do the run, when you do whatever it is that you want to do. The reward will be so rich, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. And so these are the areas where you need to jump first, ask questions later, as long as you're not putting yourself at risk, obviously. And then look for other places where you can create that grounded, settled, self-assured plan to move systematically in the right, intelligent decision for bigger things in your life. And hopefully you're creating a life where one feeds the other, where the changes you make in your career and your personal growth are feeding your ability to live your best life and do the things that you really wanted to do, that you've always wanted to do. Pick something that you've never done before, that you've always wanted to do. It's the best thing you can do for your brain. It spurs up neurogenesis and the creation of new neurons. It helps protect against cognitive decline and dementia and all these other things. Do something as a beginner. Start over. You can do it at any time in your life, but if you wait too long, you'll never do it, and you'll be filled with regret for it. Doing the new thing gives you all the energy and vibrancy and vitality that you feel like you're missing. Don't wait until you're ready. Do it, and you will feel ready as you go. That's my big Saturday epiphany and something I've applied to my own life that is working. So trust me on this, give it a try. Let me know how it's going. Tell me what one big thing that you're doing, that you're gonna just jump into doing and you're not gonna wait any longer to do it. I would love to hear what you're up to. Until next time, I hope you're well.